Welcome back to the shop. It's the 29th of January, 2018.
Hi, everybody.
Alrighty, let's start like we always do with who was here this weekend. It was a big weekend. It's my birthday this weekend, so kind of everybody showed up. Really appreciate that y'all had a great time. So who was here? Jay and Tangy showed up. Jay actually did the cooking yesterday. Daniel, Kimmy, and the Butterbean all showed up. We had a great time with them. And then Uncle Mikey and Aunt Donna come by and spent the a little bit of the afternoon with us. And our good friend Clifford come up and spent time with us. I think it was pretty much everybody, wasn't it? Really?
Yep, lots of good steak and good food.
Yep, had a great time. Thank you everybody for showing up. Thank you for all the gifts. I appreciate it. But more than anything, I appreciate just kind of hearing from you and getting to spend a little bit of time with you if you're able to make it. That's good cocoa, but I think I'm swapping back over to the sweet tea. I've had enough cocoa for the season. I'm ready to get back to my sweet tea. Alrighty, so let's talk about what we did this week in the shop. It's kind of a busy weekend, but we didn't get a lot of projects done, but we got a lot of things prepped and we're headed that way. We picked up a new cedar tree. Now, that's a pretty cedar tree.
That's a gorgeous tree.
It's a pretty cedar tree. Really, it was a pretty easy pickup. Had a lot of lemon to do on it, but it loaded fairly easy, so it was a great pickup. It was over out by, off Highway 80, so a little bit of a ride, but it was really worth it. We continued to work on that horse, you know, that 1890s tricycle horse that we showed you. Gosh, how long ago was that? Was that 2 weeks ago?
2
weeks ago,
no.
yeah.
It's been longer than that.
Yeah, anyhow, whenever we picked it up at auction, we showed it to you. We've continued to work on that. We fixed the wheel that was bent. That took a little bit of engineering to get done, but went together well, rolls well. And the other problem we had with it, kind of from a mechanical standpoint, was the steering wouldn't turn. It just had frozen. So we worked with that over the course of a couple of days because we didn't want to bend anything. Just kind of kept putting a little bit of WD-40 on there a little at a time. Finally got it to move just a little bit. And now it's turning full. It's a little bit stiff, but I'm going to call that pretty much done on the steering. But it's doing pretty good. We still got a lot of work.
Minus the handlebars.
That's it. We got to do some work on that. But we got the steering done. We got the wheels going, so it'll roll right now. Mom worked on her cedar tables. Now she's got some really pretty cedar tables. Those of you who are over maybe got to see a little bit of them, I think. But really some pretty tabletops. I think it's going to be some really neat stuff to take to Atlanta when we go to Atlanta. I'm excited about it. I know she's excited.
I'm very excited.
So we got some neat stuff going on there. So then we milled up some more pine here. We got a few more pine logs up on the mill and got those cut and got those squared away. We got tons of cans. Now the other thing we did, we're fixing to show you here, is we cut some cedar discs. We got some cedar discs that we cut because you know Mom likes to make these cedar discs and things. So some pretty neat stuff. I'm going to show you real quickly what those are and what they look like. Very little cracking. We actually started to put some polyglycol on it. We said no, we wanted to see what would happen with them without the polyglycol that I ordered and got. But these are some absolutely beautiful discs right here. So we got a special thing planned with that we're going to get into more later. But look at that. Now this one I'm going to hold back up here just a little bit so you can see it. Really pretty. They have to be run through the planer and stuff to get kind of flat and square, but really nice.
Very sappy.
Yeah, very sappy. A little sap in there, a little sap. Kind of full. So we got that, and that was neat. That was kind of fun. Jay worked with us on that, and we had a good time kind of deciding on how thick we were going to cut them and what we were going to do. But I really think they came out nice. We continue working on our good friend Carol B's table. Now this table is going to be something special. I'm not going to show you a whole lot of pictures of it right now. It's over here in the side, so if you can steal a glance of it, if it's in the frame, you're a little lucky. If not, you're going to have to wait for that because we've got something special planned for that. Mama's done some really good thinking on this. She's seen the tree in there, and as soon as she showed it to me, I was like, holy cow, that's a tree. So this thing is really going to look good. I think we're going to cut it down and actually make 2 tables out of it. But this is a beautiful piece of chestnut, Chinese chestnut. It's going to be an absolutely incredible table. The more she works with it, the more I like it. The more she kind of explains what she wants to do with it, just the more beautiful I think it's going to be. It's going to be a gorgeous table. We might actually take them on a little bit of a ride with that when show them some stuff on that. We've got some video on that already, so yep.
Like maybe a build video.
Yeah,
that would be really nice.
Let us know if you want to see a build video of that. That's going to be a great looking table, so y'all might want to do that. We went to our auction again this weekend. Now our good friends up at Sunset Auction, they had a beautiful auction yesterday. Yes. A lot of neat stuff. A couple of things we got. Let's take a look at a few of the things we got. Now we got a ton of nice stuff. We got some stuff way too big. I got a huge pallet jack. That's just way too big. Mama got a mermaid riding a porpoise, a dolphin, or something. I'm not really sure.
And of course, you can't do without a pig.
And then you cannot leave an auction without a wicker pig, especially if the Kimster's around. So we got that. Now, we got a couple of chairs. I got a white barrel chair that was really neat that I like, but more than that, I got this primitive chair right here. This thing is something special here. I really, really, really like this. This is really, really pretty. Mama likes it now. This one will be a keeper. This one's going to stay here. We're not giving it away, selling it away, or nothing. But this is a really nice chair. Mama likes it because her feet actually sit flat on the floor there.
Me and Kimmy can sit on it and actually touch the floor with our feet.
So her and Kimster actually got a chair to sit in now. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And I think we got a couple other things, but nothing really, really major or big for us. All right, so let's move on and talk about what we got completed this week. So, projects completed. Kimmy and Daniel picked up a beautiful, beautiful king-size bed. And it's sitting right over here. That's what I'm looking at now. It's this beautiful king-size bed. Headboard had just a little tweak on one of the pieces of molding that kind of bent out of space. Now, we may have done that while we were moving it from the auction house to here. It may have been done there. I don't know. But it was a super simple fix. You don't even have to be a woodworker to fix it. A little bit of wood glue, a little Type Bond 3. We put it back together. Looks great. Now, I don't know if Mama's looked at it yet, but I looked at it, and you really can't tell a whole lot. So it's a really nice piece. But that's a finished project. We're going to count that as a finished project there. And then, y'all know I've had these shelves sitting over here on the wall that goes to the stairwell that goes upstairs. Well, that's kind of been a work in progress. I told you from the beginning that was not one of those things I was going to jump on and complete. I was just going to do a little bit at a time as I had time. Finished that up, I think yesterday, on my birthday. Finished that up. Went ahead and put all the little dividers in. I'm going to call it done except for filling all of it up. So that really, really, really come out good. I also put these little caddy holders on the side of that to hold my saw. So I got 2 hand saws on this side, 2 hand saws on that side of it. So if you're working in the shop, you're pretty close to a hand saw. Don't use hand saws a lot, but when you need them, you want them handy. So I got that done. So those are our really 3 completed projects, right? Everything else is work in project. Or,
everything else
progress.
needs legs or another coat of stain or...
Yep. So we got a few more. Maybe you're gonna have a few more turned out projects by next week. I don't know. We'll have to see. Now let's talk a little bit, as we always do at this part, about shows and markets. Now there are no changes in shows and markets. We had looked at some spring festivals, and I don't think we really got any online or anything that we're going to do. One was we really wanted to see. We're a little late finding that show. Maybe something we do next year.
February.
I was kind of hoping we'd find out a little bit more about up North Georgia, but we really couldn't find anything. So right now what we're going to do is go with our plan, working for and kind of geared towards the Atlanta Market 400. I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited. We're going to have some beautiful tables to take up there. It's going to be a beautiful 3 days of sales and just meeting new people. Really looking forward to that. So that shows and markets. All right, let's move on a little bit. All right. I do miss my sweet tea. All right. Upcoming for Two Dogs. Got a lot coming up. Got a lot coming up for Two Dogs. We're going to continue sawing all these logs we got on the property that are on the property right now. I've got, I don't know what, about 10 or 15 pine logs yet to go. Some huge pine logs. We got that maple yet to go. Got cut a couple of Mama's cedars for her. We've got some of that sweet gum that I want to cut to make some ramps. So we're going to continue working on that. Alrighty. We're still working on Jay and Tangie's wedding. Now we're not going to give away any specifics on that. We're not going to show any build videos except maybe after the wedding.
Right.
I think we're going to create a little series for them more than anything. But we're not going to tell you a whole lot about that. But we're continuing to work on that. And we're going to continue to work on the cedar tables and everything. We're getting close to that. Alrighty, now for some big news. Alright, our next big build that we got to do is we're going to build a big girl bed for the Butterbean. That's right, every big sister needs a big girl bed.
That's right, guys. We're excited. Kimmy and Daniel are expecting their second baby.
Yeah.
We are proud to announce that.
Yeah.
We don't know any more information, whether it's a boy or a girl or when her due date is.
Yep.
But we are super excited that we're going to be grandparents again.
Yep, so we've decorated the setup for boy or girl for tonight for the announcement. So we are super, super excited.
And we'll be changing a lot more diapers.
Yep, we are ready. I'm looking forward to being
too.
a grandpa again. It's just absolutely wonderful. Kimmy and Daniel, congratulations. Words just can't explain how excited we are. Everybody, as soon as you see this video, you got to text them and tell them congratulations. And we're looking forward to that first doctor's appointment so we can get all the information and everything. And maybe we'll get the pleasure of them letting us disseminate that and tell everybody what's going on.
Yeah.
So we're looking forward to that. All righty.
Maybe baby names, huh?
Hey, maybe that. We
Ooh,
could,
that'd be fun.
We could do a contest.
We could do a contest on baby names. Yeah, that would even be better.
I don't know. I think we better get their permission.
Well, true. We'll have to decide all that.
Well, I think that's just about it for this evening. Can't end on a better note than that.
Nope.
Grandparents for a second time, really looking forward to that. So that's all the news for today, right?
Yep, all the news.
All right. As always, we'd like to say thank you for watching the video. And remember, we'd love to see you
Back in the shop.
You don't have to duck when you do it. Sound check, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. You need to come up here and stand and make sure you got enough view on you too. So, yeah, I'm gonna sit right here this time. All right, say something.
Hi, y'all.
All right, let's go see where it went.